10 years ago, the dreams of Endeavor Man to help people living with HIV/AIDS came to life in a facility and community dedicated to making their lives a little better. The Chesney Klein John Apartments celebrated their 10th year anniversary with a party for their residents, sponsors, and friends.
Chesney Klein John was a idea that Keith Chesney had back in 1994, 95, and when he passed away, his estate was the initial seed money that funded the Chesney Klein John Housing Project, which is now was built and dedicated in May of 1996. The mission of Chesney Klein John is to provide affordable housing to people with HIV/AIDS and provide a safe and decent living environment. Currently we have 20 residents. We have 17 apartments. Chesney Klein John has a agreement with Colorado AIDS Project, where the Colorado AIDS Project maintains a waiting list for people who are living with HIV and individuals who would like to live in the project contact the Colorado AIDS Project and get on this waiting list.
Colorado AIDS Project, we are very much in support of Chesney Klein John. We refer all of the clients who live here, so clients get on a waiting list that we hold at CAP, and many of them are on there for years at a time. It's usually the average wait's around 3 or 4 years just to get into the building, and then we work with them and tell them about Chesney Klein John and bring them over here, and they meet the residents and apply for the apartments and hopefully live here happily. We've had a bunch of clients who've lived here over the years. I started working at CAP 10 years ago, and right about a month after Chesney Klein John opened, and I was a case manager at that time and had 3 clients who lived in a building, and I remember all of them distinctly and remember being in their apartments with them as they lived here, and actually all 3 died here. But Chesney Klein John played such a big role in their lives because for those 3 particular people I'm thinking of, it was the first place they'd lived that was stable. It was the first place they'd lived where they could kind of take a deep breath, where they had a community around them. That was a really nice building and not a friend's couch and not a kind of just a crappy apartment over on a busy street. So it was really a home for the very first time for them. And I think since then, I no longer case manage clients and I have a little less contact with them, but I hear stories of folks from people who have the same perspective. This Chesney Klein John has become their home, and I think that's the reason why people stay here so long and why the waiting list is so long and why very few people move out, because it's a beautiful place and it's a stable place for the very first time.
Living at Chesney Klein John has just made it more financially easier for me to afford living on my own.
What I think is most important is the family atmosphere that we have here. All of us being HIV/AIDS, and that we all know each other in one way or another. Some of us are closer than others, but it all feels like a family, and it feels very close, and we all get together on occasion for holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, things like that. We all know each other by name. It's very friendly and it's very warm, and it's been great. It's been great. It feels like home. It feels like home to me.
I've been living here since February of 2000, and before I came here my life was kind of unorganized. I spent most of my income on rent and food, and since I moved here I've really stabled out. I live in a real nice housing, and all of my friends here are my friends. We're all fighting something that's well, I don't want to call it deadly, but it's not too much fun having the virus. But living here, it's just given me my independence, and I have some a little bit of discretionary income at the end of the month now. And it's just nice to be in a place that I can call home.
When you come into a building like this that's beautiful and affordable and just kind of filled with hope, I think it can't help but have a positive impact on the residents that live here.